Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there, starting with 25. Shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
This is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
First down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. He's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
And the Seminoles pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Past the 30. Powering through a tackle. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Noles with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The receiver makes the catch. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. At the 2 after the completion, the defense really up against it now.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Knowles, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And it's a bunch formation. Looking to throw. It's Huck. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Hawkeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back.
Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Iowa, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
All week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. He mixed the run and the pass, cut the defense off balance, and route to a touchdown. To dart right down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. He brings him down. It's a big play. All the way to the 43.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point gives him a 14-7 lead. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
And the Iowa offense will take over.
And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big game.
Back to pass. It's Huck. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
You you had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback, receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
Drop back here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And the Hawkeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pocket breaking down. Passes. Yes.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it to the 45. And the football comes out. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They finally make the stop right near midfield on the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. All guys looking to run some tempo here. Back to pass. It's Hunt looking for his big tight end. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. We're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Looking to chuck it again. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
On third and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here, just not able to hit it.
The coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. On the defensive period jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. He keeps it himself. And the Hawkeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the handoff. Pick it up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Clock is running. Last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Back to throw. It's Huck. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. The Hawkeyes line it up with 1st and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Hawkins. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. That's how you finish a play. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Up the middle, but get nothing. Early on, it's a fun battle to go to the national championship deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
Big push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
And the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Wideouts now clustered. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Come to the line for a 2nd down and very short now. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
The quarterback makes the right decision here on the RPO to get out of the run game, get the ball out to that right flat, just unable to execute with the throw.
So incomplete pass on 2nd down, sets up a 3rd and inches. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own one side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
A running play called on 4th down. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here.
Great job by this offense picking up the 1st down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, until they can get a touchdown.
They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. Trying to run it. It's Griffin. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff from the shotgun. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
The Noles hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Makes a quick grab. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, and picks up some decent yardage. A solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Florida State. This offense really clicking. Planning on trying the extra point.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Young momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Looking deep down the right side. It's Dobbs. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. To the air, it's Huck. Huck over the middle, it's Anderson. And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down, spotted near the 41.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks free. He's in the clear. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offensive rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
bunch formation. Receiver in motion now. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. And they bring them down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Fights through the tackle. They get him down with the junior with an excellent run there.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down in his third and short. See what you can do from here.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Going absolutely nowhere to a awesome match. They don't block the defensive end. You show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Okay, ready?
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Scanning the field. It's Huck. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on first down. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain across midfield to the 49.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I'll tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it with room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Seminoles will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Signs it could throw. Touchdown, Knowles. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
On the ready?
Dropping back. It's Huck. Looking deep downfield to the left. Calls it in outside the 10 and still running. How's that for? Keeps the football and picks up the first down.
That's a good job by the defense to
hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. And he's in. Touchdown.
thought this game might be slipping away. These guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Big tackle with the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down. We're going to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. It's a nice gain. Move the football to 27. And the Knowles hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Conclusion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Broken tackle, so good. Nobody can bring him down. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The Seminoles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
Getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch!
Another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking for a receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Isaac. Some hard running there through a tackle. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He steps out of bounds at the 26. Looking downfield, it's Huck. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Out past the 30. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
21.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to kick this one away.
And it's fielded, and the returner makes something happen here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
And the Iowa offense will take over.
And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And the Hawkeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. He hands it to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
How about setting there on the right side of that offensive line. I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Takes the handoff. It's Hawkins. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking to pass. It's Huck. Looking to set up a screen for you two. When the tackle is made, the defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the encroachment penalty moves the ball up a little bit. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. That's another strike for this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick this one.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The shotgun running play call. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Defense better start adjusting, realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
First down, looking for more now. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Down he goes as a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Griffin. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. And he's into the end zone. But there is a marker down, so hold everything. So that explosive highlight play taken off the board because of the penalty. Offense is going to have to bounce back from that one. Ouch. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Can they keep this drive going? Trying to convert on third down now. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. The Noles will line up to punt it away. They'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. In motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Breaks loose at the 45. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. You see him able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Look for it. It's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will set up with a first down and goal. The Hawkeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Going to hand it off to the back. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa.
Of course, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Oh my gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warwick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, at Florida State.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Powers through.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The short hands. It's Isaac. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Seminoles will crank up the tempo. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Gibson. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position for first down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the Noles lining up here on 1st and 10.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Throwing up play action. Trapped again in the pocket.
Because that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy, or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Griffin. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. In this playoff game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Brought down after a big gain in the first down. Defense, no answer to the option that time.
But a defense has been torn up through the air, and now the option game has started to make its presence felt. Good read here by the quarterback to pitch it out and pick up a first.
Solid gain, moves the ball up to the 47. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Huck. Catch made over the middle. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
And the Hawkeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw again. Not enough on that one. The ball is incomplete.
Chris, this quarterback is all out of sorts. Already from 2 interceptions, and he just looks uncomfortable and out of rhythm. This time falling back and throwing the football. No chance of a completion.
Yardage needed on 3rd down here. A field goal try will be from 52. To throw, it's Huck. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change to bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Looks right for a quick completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Try and muscle for the first down. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. He's going to hand this off. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Bruce, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Looking to throw. It's Huck. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
2nd down and goal upcoming. This run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
throw for it on 3rd and goal. On the move now. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Chris, the quarterback just misses his target here on 3rd down and long, but at least he avoids taking the sack. Still a chance here at this range on 4th down with a 3-point lead. Kick the field goal and add to this lead. And I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back out of the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Finding some room at the 25. An effective play. Good for a 1st down at the 35.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And there's the handoff. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Makes the catch. It's Isaac. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Contact as he let the ball go. So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They need to convert. He'll drop back. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. And now the handoff. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense. They try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense with 3 tight ends now in 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. They're going to run it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. To throw, it's Huck. Huck, they bring him down after a short gain there. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Sets up a 3rd down play. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, look at the quick cut. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, at this point in the game, Chris, you got to think the head coach is thinking more about giving the ball back after the field goal with so much time remaining more than the kick itself. This is a tough call either way.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Back's got it again. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive. He's looking deep here. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. It's a great throw by the junior QB. Not afraid to air it out. Looking to throw it again. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he's brought down, but he does have the help for the first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Seminoles looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking for a man. Running back grabs it on the screen. Touchdown, Florida State. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense will not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on and see if they can get this win.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back to throw. It's Huck. Defense is coming after him. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produced some magic. Deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
Chris, how about that execution? Great throw by the quarterback. The receiver does his job and then takes it into the end zone. And now we've got an interesting situation here. Late in the game in a playoff, Do you kick the extra point to tie this up?
And it's picked off in the end zone.
Great stop here by this defense, and that makes things a little bit more interesting. Now, there's not a whole lot of time left, but if they can get into field goal range, they can have a shot at winning this game.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. I'm so impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch them